I am currently waiting for tram.
Oh, sorry to be late.
Hello, did you forget?
Yeah, I'm eating that. I'm eating. I'm just eating. I'm just finished my dinner and I'm eating the dinner.
Okay, so what did you have for dinner?
I have fish. I have I have fish and wait, lying. Fish, tofu. I don't know all the names though.
Okay, so fish, tofu. Did you have veggies? Did you have chips or like fries?
No.
No. Okay. Do you enjoy it? What is your favorite food? What do you really like to eat?
Mm, I don't know though.
Okay. So like today we had a braai. So braai is a South African word. I don't know if you know what barbecue means. Like when people have a barbecue where they cook meat on a fire.
Okay.
Yes. So now the South African version is you have a lot of meats. So you have like beef, you have a pork, you have lamb, you have chicken, and all of that gets made on an open fire outside. But in South Africa, we call it a braai. We don't call it a barbecue.
Okay.
Because a barbecue is mainly like processed meat. So like hamburgers or like sausages for hot dogs,
I
stuff like that.
I know, but it's hard to have it at home.
Okay, why is it difficult?
I don't know, but
It's,
but
it's
usually when we have barbecue, we will go to the barbecue restaurant. But it's really rarely that people have barbecue at home because usually we don't have the yard that enough for people to sit in to eat, and maybe maybe the yard made is just a hard yard, and we used to park the car like our. So if you want to eat barbecue at home, you have to rent the things to have the barbecue, and then we have to like find another place to park the car when we eat that. It's really hard though. Yeah, so we usually don't have barbecue at home.
Okay, yeah, I realized a lot of people in Vietnam tend to have or tend to live in apartments or flats. Not many people
Yeah,
actually live in houses.
yeah. But yes, because you know, Vietnam is not a very big country, and and not just that, in that um small small places, there are many mountains too. So the nature the nature is takes 3 on 4.
Okay,
The
so 3/4 of Vietnam is trees and forest and stuff like that, and a quarter of Vietnam is if you want to put it like civilized, you've got houses, you've got flats, you've got shops. Is that what you're trying
yeah,
to say?
yeah,
Okay. So that's good though, because preserving nature is a very big part of how, the human race is going to survive. Because if we had absolutely no trees, no bushes, humans won't actually be able to survive, because you must remember trees give us oxygen.
yeah.
Okay. So let's see what we are learning today. Okay, so we were learning catching up after class. Okay, so we read this. You and I had this discussion already. Okay,
Yes.
so mm, okay, I think we got to here. We spoke about this. So, hey, how did your physics exam go? So, hey is another word of hello. How did your physics exam go is another way of asking, how was it? Was it good? Was it bad? Do you think you passed? Do you think you failed? It's just everyday informal English. Because remember, we learned about formal, we learned about informal.
All right.
Okay, and then I'm just glad. Your stress being on the word glad. So because your stress is now on the word glad, it means you are like very happy. You're happy it's
Okay.
over, you're happy you're not stressing. Okay. Then how about you? So here they say notice the intonation falls here because the speaker is going to follow up with a detailed question. So if we had to say this in the way of the intonation, how about you? So how about you? How did your presentation go? So then presentation will be more of a higher intonation because that is the important thing that you are talking about.
Okay.
Okay. And do you feel like what do they mean by do you feel like? Okay. You see over here, Frank asks, no problem. So, do you feel like studying tomorrow for our maths exam? So, do you feel like is not considered formal English? So, what are they trying to say by this 4 words? What is another way
Mm,
to say that?
I don't know because in Vietnamese, when I want to ask my friends to learn for the exam, I just say that.
Okay, so you
It's
say the
hard.
same thing, but just in Vietnamese.
Yeah.
Okay. So, do you feel like is pretty much asking, do you want to or would you like to? So if you want to be formal, we would use would you like to? So it's a different way of saying, would you like to do something tomorrow? So here, the subject is studying. So it's not like, do you
Yes.
want to go swimming, or do you want to go rock climbing, or do you want to go hiking? The subject that they are talking about is studying. Okay. So when they say, do you feel like studying tomorrow for our maths exam? If you had to put that into a formal sentence, it would be, would you like to study tomorrow for our maths exam?
All right.
Okay. And then if we look at the word come over, what are they trying to say by that sentence?
Come over. Mean uh, come to Linda's house,
Yes,
maybe.
come to my house,
Yeah.
come to this person's house, come over. Good. And then notes. Why is notes in bold? Is it because of an annotation? Hi. Is it a
Leave.
right?
Okay. Don't
Is
care.
it a rising
What?
annotation? Is it a low annotation? Or do they mean something else by the word notes?
I don't know. I just think the note in here is notes.
Yes, the notes, they mean notes. So they will bring whatever they write when the teacher talks. So when the teacher talks, you usually write down notes and make notes about it. So that is what they're talking about.
All right.
Okay, shopping. So you
Shopping.
can be the salesperson. I will be Gloria. Okay, so how often do you go shopping on your own, or do you go shopping on your own?
Shopping. Okay, not if on my own. If you don't like shopping, like opposite of my house, there's a shop that sells things like milk, power, um toothbrush, toothpaste, something like that. And if my mom said, come over and get some, come over and buy some toothpaste, I would go there to buy some toothpaste and come home, and then I'll buy some maybe some sauce. I will come there to buy some sauce, and then I come home just like that.
Okay, so that is like a convenience store. So do you know what the meaning of convenience is?
Yeah, I know. I just get the word, so I just say that.
Okay, so that's like a convenience store. It's a small little store that you can go to and you can find almost anything without having to go to a big supermarket.
Yeah,
Okay, so
they just
let us,
have some.
it just,
They don't have. They just don't have some food like meat or fish.
yes, but that's usually a convenience store. A convenience store will sell all of what they call your dry goods. So like your flour, your sugar, they'll sell like your dairy products. So you can maybe get milk, some small piece of cheese or like block of cheese, stuff like that, and your canned goods. So if you want to buy canned tomatoes, if you want to buy canned jam or jelly or something, it comes in, cans. So a convenience store sells things that don't expire quickly, besides everyday things like bread and milk. You understand?
Yeah.
So they usually stock things with a long shelf life. So shelf life means that the expiry date is in a very long time from now.
All right, I know.
Okay. So let us start. You can be salesperson. I will be Gloria.
Okay, can I help you?
Yes, I'm looking for a sweater in a size medium.
Let's see. Here's a nice white one. What do you think?
I think I'd rather have it in blue.
Okay, here's blue in a medium. Would you like to try it on?
Okay, yes, I love it. It fits perfectly. How much is it?
It's $15. It will be $53 in tax.
Yeah, with tax. In tax means you will be paying 50 plus 53. If you're saying it'll be 53 in tax. So when we use the word in, it is another way of saying plus. So that means that the sweater will now be $103. Oh, sorry, I put R for rand. In South Africa, we use rands. So it'll be
Okay.
$103. So when we say with tax, it means it is 50 plus $3 in tax. So the total amount you are paying is $53.
Okay.
Yeah. So you must just watch with the way that you word things because you are going to change the whole sentence with one word. So, like I said, in is another word for plus in this situation. So you're actually going to be paying more tax than what the item is actually worth. Just because you use the word in. But if you use the word with, it means $3 tax, $50 for the item. Okay.
What is the tax?
Okay. See, tax is something that goes to the government. So I don't know how every country works, but I know with my country, if we look at something on the shelf, and like I said to you, our currency, our money is called rands. So if
Okay.
we look at, for example, a bottle of milk, the bottle of milk could, for example, be 40 rand, right? But with 40 rand, the tax is already included. So we know our tax is 15% of the amount. Okay, AMT means amount. I'm just going to write it in short. So I'm just going to use my calculator here. Give me a second. So for example, 15% of 40 rand is 6 rand. So we are only paying 34 rand for the milk and 6 rand for tax. So tax is a portion of money that goes to the government.
Okay.
Yes. So some countries like America, if you look on the shelves, it'll say it's $100. But that does not include the tax. So let's say you buy for $100, you buy for $50, and you buy for, let's just say, $10. So you walk up to the till, to the checkout, and it'll be, for example, $160. That is excluding tax. So if the tax is the same as South Africa, and let's say it's 15%, it'll be 160 times 15%. Okay, so that would mean you have to add on an extra $24 for tax. So instead of paying $160, like let's say the tag on your shirt said 100, the tag on the shoes said 50, and the tag on the hat said 10. So instead of paying 160, your bill will actually come up to 184 because of tax.
All right. Usually in our they just plus the tax into the price, but they don't say how many percent the tax in that price.
Okay. Normally
All the
they don't tell you, but if you watch TV and you watch the politics. So I know for my country, every now and again you will hear that there is going to be a budget meeting. So budget has got to do with money. So if we hear that the government is going to have a budget meeting, it's usually on TV. And in that budget meeting, they will discuss tax, um, like government school fees, private school fees. They will talk about anything that revolves around money and how much money they're going to put aside for infrastructure, how much money they're going to put aside for like parks, how much money they're going to put aside for beaches. So if we want to know what our tax is, we have to watch the budget meetings.
okay, we don't have them.
Every
Maybe they
country
do
is
it for
different.
private. I don't.
They will. Obviously, you must remember your government practically has meetings every day. One day it'll be about money. They discuss how is the country's money going to be spent, what do they need, what don't they need, what needs to be fixed, what doesn't need to be fixed. Then they'll have another meeting on this thing, then they'll have another meeting on that thing, and it constantly changes. But they won't have like 4 meetings in one day.
Okay.
Okay. So, can I help you? What are they trying to say?
Hmm?
If we look at this here, it says, can I help you?
Yes.
What is another way to say, can I help you?
What can I do for you?
Yes, what can I do for you? May I help you? Would you like any assistance? All of those means the same thing. Okay, so I'm looking for, what are they trying to say?
I'm looking for um I'm finding a
Okay,
for
let's
I
look at
need
the whole sentence. Were they specific or were they very vague?
huh?
Okay. Yes, I'm looking for a sweater in a size medium. So is that specific? Are they telling you exactly what they want? Or is it vague?
Sufficient? No. Sufficient. What word is it? Wait,
Okay,
but they say exactly what they need.
okay. So let me show you. If I want to be specific, I would say, yes, I am looking for a polo neck sweater in brown, and it's a size medium. Okay, so that would be specific. I am telling you specifically that I want a polo neck and it must be brown and it must be medium. So I am telling you exactly what I want. If I'm being vague and I say I'm looking for a sweater, it means I haven't yet made up my mind. I don't exactly know what I want. All I know, it must be a
Okay.
sweater. So now you can get a polo neck sweater, you know, the one that comes with material like up to here and keeps your neck warm. You can get a normal sweater, like almost like this, but this is a hoodie.
Okay.
So you get different types of sweaters. So because she did not specify and say, I'm specifically looking for X, Y, and Z, it is vague. It means she doesn't know what she wants. You
All
understand?
right. Yeah.
Okay. So now the salesperson says, let's see. What does she mean by let's see?
But she's looking for it.
Okay, good. It's also, we use it when we think about something. So if somebody says to you, let's say you own a small little shop, and somebody says to you, do you have cheese? You'll be, let's see. It means you're thinking about it. You're trying to remember.
To realize when where is it, or if it's having.
Exactly. So now, because you're in a clothing store, there will be many types of sweaters. Remember, I said you can get the polo neck, which is the one that keeps your neck warm. You can get the one that looks like a hoodie. You can get the knitted one that looks like somebody sat and knitted it. So maybe the shop assistant is sitting and thinking, okay, this lady, I think, will prefer this type of sweater. So she's just trying to, in her mind, figure out what to offer the lady.
All right.
You understand?
Yeah.
Okay, so like here, she said, let's see, here's a nice white one. What do you think? So she offered the lady a white one. The lady said, I think I'd rather have it in blue. I'd rather have it means she would prefer the blue one to the white one. You understand?
Okay. Yes.
Okay. So would you like to try it on? What does that mean?
That's me. Um, the salesperson asks if Korea wants to try it or not.
Good. If they want to go into the fitting room, put it on, see if it fits.
Okay.
Okay. And then how much is it?
How much is it? She is asking the price.
Yes, good. And then I'll take it.
I'll take it. That means Korea will buy it.
Good, very good. Okay, so let's look at what they said. So can I help you? May I help you? What we said. Okay, I'm looking for, I don't exactly know which one I want. Okay, size medium. So clothing usually comes in different sizes, obviously. So they want that specific size. Let's see an expression used when a person wants to think something over. Good. I'd rather have it. So we said something a little bit different. So they say, I don't like this exact one. So maybe they like the way that it looks, but white isn't their favorite color. Okay. Would you like to is a polite way to ask, do you want to? Try it on. We got that. How much is it? How much does it cost? And I'll take it means I'll buy it. So good. Transportation. What is transportation?
Transportation. Remember it. Transportation is it's things that take us like bus or train or plane, right?
Good. Yes. Transportation is anything that will take you from point A to point B. So transportation can even technically be your feet. I transport myself by walking. You understand?
Okay.
Okay. So here they are going to take, or they are trying to figure out whether or not they should take a taxi or whether or not they should take a bus. Okay, so I will
Okay.
be Joyce, you can be Bill.
Okay.
Should we take a taxi or a bus to the mall?
Let's take a bus. It is impossible to get a taxi during rush hour.
Good. Isn't that a bus stop over there?
Yes, There's the birds now. We'll have to run to the cat. We'll have to run to catch it.
Oh no, we just missed it.
No problem. There will be another one in 10 minutes.
Good. So when we look at should we take a bus or a taxi, what are they saying?
They are embarrassing to choose from taxi or bus.
Good. They are stuck between a decision. They don't know whether to take the taxi. They don't know whether to take the bus. They don't know which one is better. So then they said,
Yeah.
let's, which is, I think we should do that. So when people say, let's take a bus, it is the short, informal way of saying, I think we should take a bus. Okay, so what is rush hour?
Rush hour is the hour that many cars and vehicles rush out.
Okay, yes, in a way, we just need to describe it a little bit better. So most people will finish work at around the same time. So
Yeah.
in South Africa, it is common for people to finish work at about 4 p.m. So from 4 p.m. to 5 p.m., the roads are terrible. You get stuck in traffic, you don't get home very quickly. A drive that usually takes you 10 minutes now takes you half an hour. So that is rush hour. It is when the roads are busy.
Yeah, hours at that hour too.
Good, but some companies will finish at 5, but majority of the companies usually finish at around 4 p.m.
Yeah, no, usually it is schools are end at 4, so some parents are going to get the child, and around from 4:30 to 5 is usually the time for offices end.
Offices and
Offices from the time for offices end.
oh, end.
END.
Sorry, I thought you said and. Sorry. Okay, good. So isn't that what are they trying to say in a formal way?
Formal way. I don't know. I'm not usually
Okay,
use formal.
okay. So isn't that is a negative question? The speaker expects an affirmative answer. It is used to check information. So if I say to you, let's just say we are friends, we know the same people, and I say to you, hey, isn't that Ashley, for example? And you say, yes, that is Ashley. So that is my way of asking, is that this person? And you must confirm whether I am correct or incorrect. You
Okay.
understand?
Yes.
Okay. And then bus stop is a bus stop. Okay. Then, yes. Oh, there's a bus now. We'll have to run to catch it. Why is O in bold? Why does it have a exclamation point?
Oh no, is the
Not oh no, we're just looking at this O over here.
oh is like to express arm or surprise or uh something like that. So it's like to show our feeling at that time. Maybe.
Yes, almost like a feeling. So if I'm
And
saying, where is my car keys, for example, I'm now looking for my car keys. And then all of a sudden I'm like, oh, it's there. Like it's a surprise because I've been looking for it and all of a sudden it is in front of me type of situation. So it is
yeah,
a surprise, alarm. So in the sense of alarm, if you are looking for something and all of a sudden you see a snake and you're like, oh, that is alarm. It is a shock. You didn't expect to see the snake.
you were
Okay.
stuck for a while.
You were also stuck for a while. I saw this piece of your head.
Yeah, and I just say you are please.
With my hands. Okay, and if we see the word oh no, what do they mean by oh no?
It's just like, oh, but it goes unnecessary way
Okay, it shows you
or
disappointed.
impossible. Yeah.
Because see, now they're disappointed. Oh no, we just missed it. Which means they're disappointed, they missed it, the bus drove away and they are not on the bus. Okay,
Yeah.
and then when we use we just missed it with emphasis on the word just, it means that you got there almost at the same time as the bus is leaving. So maybe the bus left 30 seconds before you got there. It is a very, very small time difference.
Okay, it's like you are nearly cut it, but you was just miss it.
Yes. So if you take 30 seconds, if you count to 30, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. That's how much time it took you to miss the bus. That's not a lot of time at all. So that means by the time you're over here at the bus station, you can actually still see the bus. It didn't take you very long. It was a small time difference.
All right.
Okay. And then when they say no problem, what are they trying to say when they say no problem?
No problem. That means don't have any worry. Don't matter.
Okay,
Yes, don't
yes.
matter.
It doesn't matter. Don't worry. It's not a problem. Because here they say there'll be another one in 10 minutes. So at least now they are at the bus stop. They are waiting. When the bus comes, they will be the first person or first people onto the bus. It's not like the bus that they
Yeah.
just missed because they were 30 seconds late.
Yeah.
Okay, so it looks like we will be starting a new section. It won't be today because our lesson is nearly finished. So let's just see what it is about. Okay, so our section 3 says pastimes and activities. So what do you understand by those words?
Past tense, like things that happened in the past, and activities is activities.
Okay, past times does not mean things that happened in the past. Past times means
Okay.
things you use to pass the time.
Huh?
Okay, so let's look at it like this. I play computer games to pass the time between homework and dinner. Okay, so what that means is, let's just say he finishes his homework at 5:30 p.m. and dinner
And this
is at, for example, 6:30 p.m. So that means
okay.
there is 1 hour. Let me make it black. That means there is 1 hour between 5:30 and 6:30. So it means in that 1 hour, he can do anything he wants to do to pass the time before dinner.
Okay.
You understand? So it's something you do while you are waiting for something else.
Okay.
Okay. But we will discuss that on Wednesday when I see you because we are out of time.
Oh, all right. Okay.
Okay. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday, and I will see you on Wednesday.
Okay. Bye.
Goodbye.